Hello everyone. In this video I am going to solve the first problem from HackerRank's Linux shell. Now I guess that you can already see that I have already solved quite a lot of problems from this section already, but don't worry about this because I will cover each and every problems starting from the basic to the hardcore problem from here, and I will try my best to provide you enough guidance and explanation on how you can solve all of these problems step by step by using the basic problem solving skills. So without any further ado, let's start our first problem. Okay, now the first problem name is let's echo, and you can see the difficulty level is easy, which is pretty basic, and the maximum score is 1 and the success rate is 98.24%. So I'm simply opening this problem. Let's echo. Okay, they have already provided us a text editor right here, so we can type our code here, but I'm not going to do that because as I'm going to show you all the process step by step, so I'm going to use VS Code, but don't worry, you can use Notepad or Notepad++ or any other text editor you want. Nothing is serious here. Okay, so I'm simply opening my Visual Studio Code. And one more thing, don't worry about the codes at all because I will provide a link in the video description box from where you can get all of the codes I'm using here. Okay, so first of all, let me create a folder for it. The problem name is let's echo. Let me increase the font size a little bit, not a little bit, but maybe 50. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay, now you need to remember something, that the file extension of shell script is .sh. okay, like I'm creating a file named bash and I'm including the extension .sh. It's the extension of the shell script file. Okay, now let's head over to our question. Write a bash script that prints the string hello. Okay, and the input format is there is no input file required for this problem, and the output format is simply printing this string hello. Sample input none, as they have already told us that there won't be any input from the user, and sample output is this. Okay, so how we can do that? Keep in mind that, let me open my Visual Studio Code again and let me keep it side by side so that you can get the question and answer side by side. Okay, now let me clarify something first, is that echo is like the print function of Python programming language or printf function of C programming language. Like if you want to print something in Python, what you do use normally? Print, right? Like I want to print hello world. What I do in Python, I use the print bracket, double quote or single quote, and I put the hello world there. And for C programming language, I use the printf function and I use the double quote and I keep my whole string there. Okay, it's actually the same like that, but we use echo. After using echo, we give an space to indicate that the difference between echo and the thing what we are going to write here. Okay, so I'm going to put this string here, which is hello. Okay, that's it. Now if you want, you can use the double quote here as well, like this. Okay, and if you don't want, you can avoid this as well. So let me run this script. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to my folder, and here this is my bash file, you can see that. Okay, now I'm simply opening my git bash here, and for running this script, what I need to type, I need to simply type a period and a forward key and then the file name, which is bash.sh. If I hit on enter, I'm getting the output as well. Okay, now as I have told you earlier, if you want to print something other than this single word, what you can do, like I want to print hello world. Okay, now if I run, you see that I am getting hello world. And if I want to include double quote here, output will be exactly the same as always. Okay, so they have asked me to print hello, so I'm simply printing this. Okay, you can keep the double quotation here, or if you want you can avoid it. It's your thing actually. Let me teach you something more interesting. We encourage users to use single quote in bash script whenever we try to print some string, print some words or anything like that. I mean, whenever you try to print something in bash script or Linux shell script, please try to use single quote unless you need to use the double quote. Okay, so for this I am simply using the double single quote here and here as well, because you know, I need to simply print this hello. So if I run this, you can see that it's printing hello in the bash shell. Okay, so I'm simply copying and pasting the code here. Before submitting this code, let me run this code first. Let's see what it generates. Yes, the sample test case passed. And if I simply submit this code, success. You can see that, right? Successful. Now don't worry about the code, that as I have told you earlier, that I'm going to provide all of the codes down below in this video description. Now if you want to follow me, then you can follow me in Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, GitHub, GitLab, Instagram as well. I'm going to put all of the links down below in this video's description box. And if you are into open source projects, then definitely you should follow me in my GitHub profile. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a like if you like this video, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.